before someone has to tell me. So I'll make sure that's recording. And we'll do our usual. So we'll just do, I think actually we'll do a little bit of shoulder rolling first. Just backwards a little bit, nice and gently. Just to get us in the mood. And then forwards. Oof. And then we'll do a little bit of shrugging. Up and down. A little bit of shrugging again. And down. Then we'll tilt our head to the left. Then to the right. Oof. Back. And then forward. Wow, that was more difficult than it's ever been. And let's do some humming. From here we'll sing nice and quietly at first. And 3, 4. Two more. Let's do from here we're gonna go ooey 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 ooey. So just an ooh and an e, really nice and simple. Ooey 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 ooey. Okay, from there and ooey 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 ooey. Ooey 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 ooey. Ooey 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 ooey. Ooey 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 ooey. Ooey 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 Last one. And let's do nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. 2, 3, 4. Nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. 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 So remember when we're doing this exercise to start with a nice N at the beginning. Nimini nomini, nimini nomini. This is the hardest bit about this exercise. Let's go from there. Nimini nomini, 2, 3, 4. Nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini no. And nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini no. Last one. Nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini nomini, nimini no. And let's do too far to my car. From there and 1, 2. Too far to my car. 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 Last one. Too far to my car. And let's do why don't we do some a bit of samba chill, I think, today. So we'll go from samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, dancing through the night. de Janeiro till the morning light. Samba de Brazil, samba de Brazil. So let's go through that one more time, in particular the last part. Samba de Brazil, samba de Brazil. And try and keep it as light and fun, if you like, as you can. So let's try that again. We'll sing it through twice, I think. We'll sing the whole thing through twice, and we'll get louder each time. Okay. And samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, Rio de Janeiro till the morning light. Rio de Janeiro till the morning light. That's the one. Samba de Brazil, samba de Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro till the morning light, samba de Brazil, samba de Brazil. Lovely. Let's have a look at the Sally Gardens first of all. And I think what we'll do is we will just try singing all the way through it. I like to do this to see if I can test your memories. So we'll see how we get on just from the very beginning, and then we'll have a look at it afterwards. It's always good fun this way, I've decided. Okay, so let me just share my sound with you first of all. Okay, and remember, we start off with everyone singing the tune. Let's try that, shall we? All the way through, and then we'll come back afterwards and have a little work through some things. Okay, so here's from the beginning. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree, but I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by my love and I did stand, and on my leaning she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the wheels, but I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. Okay. Interesting to see how much of that we remember. Let's go backwards. So we're going to start with the second verse first of all. So we're going to have a look at bar 33 to start with, okay? So at this section, part 2 is singing the tune, okay? In a field by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. Okay, so it's just the tune for part 2. Now, part 1 is different. You have a descant. So it sounds like this. In a field by the river. Again. And on my leaning shoulder. Okay, so that's part 1 with their descant. And from then on, you go into doing the tune again. So this, I'll do that one more time. So we have, when you come in a field by the river, and on my leaning shoulder. Okay. Now the next part I think is a wee bit trickier, so I think we'll do that bit first of all. So for the moment, just going in at bar 33, and then we'll look at the next part in a minute. That's your note part 2 in a field. Oh, hang on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. In a field by the field by my love and I did stand, and on my leaning she laid her snow white hand. Okay, now part 2, your part is a wee bit trickier here. So let's have a look at part 2 from just where we got to. She laid her snow white hand. She bid me take life easy. That's tricky already. I'll do that again. She bid me take life easy. Okay, last time. She bid me take life easy. And then, as the grass grows on the weirs. That's similar to the first verse. As the grass grows on the weirs. And, but I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. That bit's the same. So I'm going to do all of part 2 from she bid me take. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weirs. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. Okay, let's try that part together then, just from where we got to. That's our first note. She. So she bid, or she bid. Okay. Oh, I tell, she bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weirs. But I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. Okay, let's try this all from the very beginning again, and then we'll move on to something else before our break. So straight back to the start of this one. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree, but I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the wheels, but I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on then to Motown Medley. And I think we'll have a look just at the very end of this song. So if we've got the Motown Medley, let's have a look at the last song in the medley, which is It Takes Two, which is 182. So roughly bar 182 in the Motown Medley. Okay. So as we remember, we've got this call and response between both parts. So we have, one can have a dream, baby, two can make that dream so real, etc., etc. I want to just try launching into this, seeing how we get on. Remember part 2, when we get to two can make that light shine through. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. And it just takes two. Okay, let's just give this a try. Now, if I can find this, I'll be amazed. Let's give it a try. So just from where we come in at 182, so we get something like that. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay, so let's just go straight in. And 1, 2, 3, 4. One can have a dream, baby. Two can make the dream so real. One can talk about being in love. Two can say how it really feels. One can wish upon a star. Two can make that wish come true, yeah. One can stand alone in the dark, two can make the light shine through. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It just takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. Do 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 do. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It just takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. It just takes two. Okay, so I'm gonna wager that at least one person got the last note wrong. Just because. That's why I did it, to be honest, just to keep you on your toes. So remember, we have it just takes two. It just takes two. Okay, so that's always going to be a little pitfall for us. Now, when we come back, I'll have a little look at that do 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 section because it's quite fiddly. But let's not worry about that for the time being. Let's take our 10-minute break here. And as a wee reminder, I always forget to remind you what the riddle is because I forget what it is myself. But the riddle is this week. What runs around the whole garden without moving? Okay, so I'll give you 10 minutes if you want to talk about that. If you want to talk about something completely different, that's also fine. But that is the riddle. So what runs around the whole garden without moving? Good luck. Okay, so I'll see you again in roughly 10 minutes time. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so our riddle was, what runs all the way around the garden but doesn't move? Did anyone get an answer to our riddle this week?
A perimeter.
So fence. What else do we have?
Perimeter.
Oh, perimeter. Yeah, I mean, I can give you that. Yeah. Well, the answer what I was looking for was fence. But I mean, perimeter also works. So you know what I'm like. Usually your answers are better, and I just give it to you anyway. So well done if you said fence. It's a great answer. Cool. Let's keep going then. So why don't we have a little look at this little fiddly part in the middle? Fiddly part in the middle. Yeah. So we're going to look at bar 216, just in case we've forgotten where we are. So we get do 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 do. It takes two, baby. Let me go back into that. So that's the high part. The low part goes like this. Do 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 do. It takes two, baby. And it goes into that part again. Why don't we just try that together, those two parts? Okay, so that's the high part, do. That's the low part. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you, etc., etc. Okay, let's try that with a bit of the backing track. I think it's easier actually with the backing track. So let's try it with some of that, and then we'll go on to the very end, okay? So this is from do, do, or do, do. Okay, let's see if I can find where this possibly is. Okay, and I'll just make sure it works before I try playing it. That always takes a while. And then I think we'll actually try running the whole song after we look at the very end. So good luck. Let's see where that is. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It just takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. It just takes two. Okay, so we're going to do it all the way from the beginning. That means you've got one last chance to get the very end right if you happen to get it wrong there. Okay, let's go from the very start. Now, if you have missed any of this, I know some of you have been away and maybe missed when we've covered some of these songs. I think you'll know the tune, so just sing whatever you want, basically. As long as it vaguely resembles the song we're singing, you'll be fine. Now, this is 8 minutes long, bear in mind, so it's quite a lot of singing. Once we've done this, we'll move on to something else. Okay, let's go straight into the beginning. Now if you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call out my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high
remember that day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me. And from that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely, made from love? I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely, made from love? No New Year's Day to celebrate, no chocolate-covered candy hearts to give away, no first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, there's just another ordinary day. I just call to say I love you. I just call to say how much I care. I just call to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. They're dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. They'll be swinging and swaying and records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing in the street. They're dancing in the street, dancing in the street. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much money, my girl, and my girl, I've got a sweeter so sweet than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. One can have a dream, baby. Two can make the dream so real. One can talk about being in love. Two can say how it really feels. One can wish upon a star. Two can make that wish come true, yeah. One can stand alone in the dark. Two can make that light shine through. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It just takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. Do 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 do. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It just takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true. It just takes two. It just takes two.
Fantastic. That's a lot of singing. It's quite a long song, that one. So yeah, refresh yourselves, have a drink of water, have a 30-second lie down if you need, and we'll move on finally to our last song. So I'm not spending too long really looking at the songs, because I think we've done them quite often, but obviously there's plenty of time to look at parts maybe that we don't quite get or that we've forgotten about. Okay, so I think we should just do what we've been doing and try to sing all the way through this. So this is You've Got a Friend in Me, our last song. But I will actually, just before we do that, I'll check this middle section, okay? Because that's quite tricky. So the middle section then goes like this. So we've got, yeah, you've got a friend in me. This is bar 36, I should have said, sorry. So we have from 36, yeah, you've got a friend in me. And then we get, ooh, now some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them. Oh, excuse me. I felt that coming, and I thought, can I get rid of it? No. So apologies. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll do that again. From bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, etc., etc. Let's have a look at part 2 from the same place, okay? So you sing, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. Okay, I'll do that again from the same place. 2, 3, 4. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, friendship will never die. That's another little tricky bit, okay? So we have, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You gotta see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me, etc., etc. Let's just try this little middle section first of all. So this is just before we go on to actually singing the whole thing. We'll try this middle section. So that's the note for part 2. Ah. Now some of the folks for part 1. Okay, let's give this a try. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Now some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. A friend in me. Okay, so that last page is actually a wee bit tricky in places, so let's cover a bit of that to remind ourselves. So we've got from bar 54, so we've got, you've got a friend in me. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. That's for part 1. Or, you've got a friend in me. Then, you're gonna see it's our destiny for part 2, okay? You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. And then, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Now, finishing off, the last 2 bars are a wee bit fiddly. So, part 1 we sing, a friend in me. Okay, a friend in me. And part 2 sings, a friend in me. A friend in me. So it sounds like this. So again we have a friend in me. Okay, let's just try this. We've just got enough time to try it all from the beginning. Hopefully we remember most of this, and the end is the fiddliest bit. So if we're struggling with the end, don't panic too much. Let's go from the very beginning then. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Son, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. If you've got troubles, then I got 'em too.
There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. If we stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Now some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. A friend in me.
Okay, that's been a lot of singing this evening. So I think we'll leave it there for today. So let me just stop sharing what I need to share with you, and I'll